I never get used to writing these letters. Such a damn waste. Take this one, for example. Private Green. Got his head blown off by a sniper. Hadn't been here more than 5 minutes. Stuck his head over the parapet. Bang! Gone. Curiosity, I suppose. They're often like that when they first landed, especially. Not so much so when they get to the trenches. It's the smell that gets them. It's indescribable. They've never smelt anything like it before. Why should they have done? Honestly, what a waste. But what do I tell his mother? He died fighting for king and country. I can't tell her the truth, can I? He stuck his head above the parapet and got his head blown off because he didn't follow bloody instructions. Oh, as if we're not losing enough men. What a fool, what a waste. God. I told Moyle that I just went for a walk the other day. I didn't, you know. I wasn't planning on coming back. I wandered around no man's land for an hour and a half. Nothing. No one fired a shot. There I am wandering around no man's land like nothing happens. Private Green, he sticks his head up for 1 minute and he gets his head blown off. There I am wandering around and nothing. It just doesn't make sense. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh. Ungentleman's behaviour. Gentlemen would behave like that, his father would say. What bloody gentleman would find himself in a hellhole like this? Honestly. Oh. I don't know what I was thinking about. No, I can't. Can't let the chaps down. No, mustn't let the chaps down. No, got to do the right thing. Mustn't let the chaps down. Mustn't let the chaps down.
Fancy a brew? No milk, but it's drinkable.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, you're right, it's not too bad. Is this yours?
Yeah, you look cold.
I can't believe I slept. I'm surprised you didn't wake me.
I was enjoying the quiet.
How long?
About an hour, lad. Best get your pack ready.
Yeah, in a minute. So, you say you got 5 boys?
Yeah. Eldest 12, youngest 3. What a bloody handful they are.
It's a big family you got.
Yeah, not as big as you think. I'm the middle one of 12.
12?
Yeah.
God! Must have been great never to be on your own.
Not really. It would have been nice to have a bed to myself once in a while, or to go for a dump without some child hanging off my leg. You got any brothers?
No.
Lucky.
Maybe. I did always want a brother or a sister. Get lonely all the time, you know.
What did your dad do?
He just used to run the shop with Mum. He died, he had a heart attack when I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me and Mum now.
No wonder she didn't want you coming over here.
God, I wish I'd listened to her.
My old man's still going though. Miserable old git. Yeah. My old ma too. In fact, I think that she should get a medal for putting up with him. I reckon she'd be better off over here in the trenches with us.
I never asked you, what did you do before you came here, I mean?
Worked out in the mines. Yeah.
Right.
Worked there since I was 14. The old man got me the job there. About the only thing he ever did for me. Yeah. I didn't want to work there though. I wanted to go and be an apprentice to a carpenter, but I met Ginny and we got married because we had to, you know. And well, working down the mines ain't that bad. Puts a roof over our head and keeps food on the table. What about you? Is it just working in the shop with your mum?
Yeah, that's it. It's only a general store, but she relies on me quite heavily, you know.
I can see why she didn't want you to come out here.
Mother's always right. I should have listened to her.
Nah, no point worrying about it now.
I just hope she'll be alright, you know. Hope Joni's helping out too.
So are you and I getting married?
Yeah. She said she wants a June wedding. Coming from here.
Sounds like it, yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Rats in the food bags.
Don't waste bloody bullets on rats.
Why don't you mind your own business?
God, I hate those rats. Filthy creatures. You know, they're not scared of us either.
I know. I heard a story, right, about this guy and the rats ate his foot off while he was asleep.
Don't be daft, Bert. He would have woken up.
Not if it was frozen.
Shut up, Bert.
I'm just saying, he had frostbite in his foot, right? And he woke up and half his foot was missing.
God, stop, will you? Miserable enough as it is.
Reality's a war, boy.
Bet the Germans ain't got rats.
Of course they have. They're living in the same filth as us. Where there are people, there are rats. That's science, that is. A mate of mine said they were talking to one of the German prisoners, yeah? And he was saying that the rats over their side, because we're shelling them so much, the rats have gone demented. They run around in circles all day and all night, and they bite their own tails off.
Oh, God. Ain't you got any nice stories?
Yeah, actually I have. Once upon a time in a land far away.
Shut up, Bert.
Just trying to cheer you up, Squirrel. How about ghost stories?
No.
Why not? Are you scared of ghosts?
No.
What's your problem then?
I ain't got a problem.
Good. Because there's plenty of ghosts around here.
You what?
Yeah, everywhere they are.
Shut up, you're joking.
I can think of funnier jokes.
Well,
what?
Bert, have you seen a ghost around here?
Let's just say I've seen things I can't explain.
What does that mean?
Exactly what I said.
Oh, I don't know what you're on about.
Look, some things in life you just can't explain, alright?
Yeah, I'm aware of that. You're a prime example.
Are you worried?
I just don't like what I can't see, that's all.
Ah, the dead one, don't you?
I don't care. Can we just talk about something else?
It's getting light. Stop scratching, will you?
I can't help it, Bert. It's all the damn lice.
I told you before. Take your shirt off and squash them properly.
You know that doesn't work. I wish now I'd washed my kit properly when I had the chance.
That don't work either, to be honest. When you put your shirt back on, the warmth of your body makes all the eggs hatch.
Thanks for that.
Realities of war, boy.
You know, nobody said anything to us about lice when we joined up.
Well, they wouldn't, would they? Wouldn't look good on the posters, would it? Join up and scratch your bollocks red for the end.
Oh, stop talking about the lice, please. Oh.
War story for your kids one day, that is, mate.
Hardly anything they said was true.
Like what?
You know, said we would never eat better than in the army.
Might be right for some.
Doubt it. That was another thing. They also said it would be exciting.
Exciting?
Ooh. Do you remember all that stuff they were going about? The war is nearly over, and this is your chance to play your part. Rubbish. Every damn window, including ours, had a recruitment poster in it. You know, I was actually worried I was going to miss it all. Oh, I wish now I hadn't,
You hadn't what?
nothing. Never mind.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, me too.
Sing it for me.
You want me to sing to you?
No, I said sing it for me. Not sing it to me. I don't want to be serenaded.
All right. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace will lead me home.
Thanks, boy. I enjoyed that.
Miss singing. I was in a choir at home.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. Church choir.
I can't sing a note myself. I do like to listen to a nice tune. Not there's much to sing about out here.
Just want to get it over with now.
Yeah, well, won't be long now.
Yeah, so you keep saying...
Oh, excuse me for speaking.
What's that?
Sounds like somebody's praying.
Can't they do it quietly?
I thought you were a church-loving lad. Doesn't make no difference. Won't do any good now.
Oh, so you don't believe in God?
Not anymore, I don't.
Why? What's changed?
You have to ask. We're out here with all this going on, you have to ask.
That's not God's fault, Bert. He created man. He gave us a mind, a conscience.
Shame he didn't give us a nice mind, isn't it?
But, well,
Don't waste your time, boy. You're not going to convert me.
I'm not trying to convert you, Bert. Well, nothing makes sense unless there's a God, you know? A plan. None of this can be by accident.
I told you before, it's not by accident. Fat generals, politicians and bastards.
Well, I do believe in God, and I know everything will be okay.
Why don't you have joined the prayers then?
No, I'd rather stay here with you if that's all right.
It's alright, I suppose. Fine by me. As long as you don't bloody irritate me.
I seem to irritate you a lot, Bert. I don't even know why.
Oh, don't you?
No!
Well, let me explain it to you.
Please.
You talk too much.
Excuse me.
You're excused, now shut up.
Oh, you know what? You just shut up. You're far more irritating than I am. God, you're constant farting and you're swearing and you look at general sloppiness. Look at it.
You what? You ungrateful little git. You have done nothing but whinge since the moment you got here. You're a pain in the arse, you are. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Sorry, but I
Are
didn't...
you looking for a
I
smacking?
didn't think it through, alright? Oh, whatever, alright? Don't worry, I won't bother you again.
Very nice of you, I'm sure.
Where are you going?
I'm going for a whiz if you don't mind. You want to watch?
Shut up.
Okay, now here we get away from all that. Kids hanging off their legs. And what happens? I end up babysitting you.
Well, I'm sorry, alright?
Stuff your sorries. I'm fed up with you, right? You hear?
Yeah, I hear you.
Good.
Come on, Bert, tell me, what was it like when you went over the top?
Are you trying to annoy me?
Are you already annoyed with me?
Smart ass. You really want to know?
Yes, Bert, I do. Please, just tell me. I need to know.
All right. Well, the whistle went. We wished each other luck. Good luck, said the captain. He was the first out. Got his head blown off his shoulders as soon as he stood up. Poor sod, didn't stand a chance. Bullets were whizzing past our heads. Gunfire, endless gunfire from the machine guns. Screaming, lots of screaming. Boys started dropping in front of me and to the side, bits of them flying in my face. So much noise and smells like you've never smelled before. Blood, shit, vomit, you name it. I lay down on my belly for a bit. Bullets whizzing over my head. And then I thought, sod this, I am not dying in the dirt like a rat. So I got up. I didn't know who was who anymore. And then I saw the barbed wire. The barbed wire they said wouldn't be there. And then I saw sacks blowing in the wind. I remember thinking to myself, what the bloody hell are sacks doing out here? And then, as I got closer, I realised they weren't sacks at all. They were our men. Of caught up and tangled in the barbed wire. The barbed wire that wasn't supposed to be there. They were wriggling and squirming and ripping themselves apart. They couldn't get free, you see. They were ripping themselves apart, trying to escape, but they couldn't.
Well, how did you get through the wire, Bert? Bert, what happened when you got to the Germans?
I didn't even try to get through that barbed wire.
You didn't try?
I saw it was a waste of time. I didn't try.
But what about the others behind you?
I don't know. Some of them got shot.
You didn't...
I don't know, I didn't see.
So you didn't even try to warn them? I don't understand.
I'm ashamed to say this, but I lay back down. I lay in that mud and waited for it to all be over. I waited until it got dark, you see. I was there all day. I didn't move, I didn't speak. I pissed myself, I shat myself, and still I didn't move. I was so scared. I crawled back to our trenches. I had to crawl over bodies and bits of bodies. Some lads were still alive. Screaming they were, calling out, begging for their mothers, for water or for help. Oh, it was a bloody mess. Some of them even had their guts hanging out. Oh, eventually I made it back to our trench and I just fell into it. I remember lying there, listening to them out there screaming and wishing that they'd just shut up. At some point we had a roll call. There was a captain off to the right. At least I think it was the captain. He was covered head to toe in mud and blood. And he was just sat there. He had his knees pulled up to his chest and his arms wrapped around his legs, and he was just rocking backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. My boys, he was saying, my boys, my boys. Over and over again. Oh, hold me till I die. No one else said a word. We were just broken. Oh, God.
So, this whole time you've just lied to me? You've just lied right to my face?
Yeah, I lied, alright? But you just kept on and on and on, going on and on about how patriotic it'll be to die for your country and fight for your country. Are you still going to think it's patriotic when you're there on the barbed wire with your bloody guts hanging out?
Oh, you need to stop! You're a coward, that's all you are! You lay in the dirt like a bloody coward!
I am not a coward! How dare you say that? You weren't there, you would have done the same. Don't ever call me a coward again. You hear me? Nothing going on here, Sarge. You best sit down, save some energy for later. You're going to need it. Go on. Stop it, lad. You asked me and I told you, alright? You wanted to know. Look, lad, you stick with me, alright? We're going to be okay. We'll make it through. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna go home. I made a mistake. I'll explain it all to Joni. She'll understand.
You won't get 5 yards, lad. They'll shoot you.
No, they won't. They only shoot
thing, mate. It's the same thing.
I want my mum back. I want my mum, please. Just let me go.
Stop it, will you? You're here. You just have to make the most of it, alright? Come on. It's alright. Wipe your face. Sort yourself out. Stick with me.
Did they hear me?
Who?
The others.
Too busy with their run, man. Take no notice of me, mate. I'm just a miserable kid, that's all.
It's alright, Bert. You can just stop lying now. I remember waiting in that line at the recruitment office. Jodie was outside as well. So proud she was. I remember shouting and cheering, joshing with all of the lads. Right till the sergeant told us to shut up. But right at that moment, I don't know why, I started to sweat. I was shaking inside. I couldn't hear properly. Kept wishing Mum would rush in or something, rolling pin in hand and just give me what's for. But she didn't. And that was it. Before I knew it, I'd signed the papers and I was in the army. I don't think I've slept a whole night since then. Oh, Mum, I feel so bad about Mum. I suppose you think I'm the damn coward now, don't you, after all of that?
I don't think you're a coward, lad. Just scared, that's all. Gets to us all.
You won't tell them, will you?
Nothing to tell, Squirt.
I'm sorry I called you a coward, Bert.
Forget it, lad.
Part of me actually feels better knowing that you were scared.
Charming.
I didn't mean it like... Oh, I don't know. It just makes me feel better, that's all.
Oh, I'm scared, lad. I'm scared all the time. Of course I'm scared. You have to be made of wood not to be. The way I see it, I made it through the first day. Will I make it through again? Guess I'll find out soon enough.
You know, I finally understand why conchies do what they do now.
Now they are a bloody bunch of cowards.
Come on, Bert, are they? I think they're rather brave, actually.
Brave? Hiding behind their mother's skirts?
They're just sent to prison, Bert.
Too bloody right, and they get a good kicking while they're in there.
Bert,
I ain't got no time for any conchies.
they're against killing, though.
So am I. So are a lot of the lads. But you don't send others out to fight your battles. Oh, waste of bloody space they are. I wouldn't waste the time and money to put them in prison.
Point is, Bert, they don't believe that this war is our battle. They don't believe in war at all, do they?
All they care about is saving their own bloody arses, and nothing you say will make me think any different. How can you sit there defending them when you're out here?
But you just told me you lay in the dirt for hours because you were scared. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a coward, alright? I was wrong. The conchies, maybe some are just too scared to fight. Maybe some are the bravest of us all. You said it yourself. We got sent out here to fight, and it ain't our fight, is it? I'm not defending them. I wish I had had the courage to just stand up and say, no, I'm not going.
Do you think your Joni would have married a concha? She'd have dropped you in a heartbeat.
You don't know that.
You told me earlier that she was waving you off all patriotic. If you'd said you were a conscientious objector, all you'd got is a white feather. Quite right too.
Maybe. What would Ginny have said if you said you were a conchi?
I don't know, lad. Maybe she'd have been pleased. But then she'd been pissed off at me being sent to prison. Yeah. No matter what I did or didn't do, she'd have found a reason to be bloody angry with me. I am trying to imagine Ginny's face if I told her I was going to be a conscientious objector. Not worth thinking about, really. The thing is, though, the lad has kind of got a point. It can't have been easy for people to turn around and say they're not going to fight on principle. No, it can't have been easy at all. Maybe some of them are brave. Not sure I could have done it, Never really occurred to me. Maybe he's right. Maybe some of them are really, really brave. Maybe some of them are just bloody cowards. It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm out here, just gotta make the most of it.
How the hell did we all end up here?
Like I told you, some bloke with a tin hat with a feather in it, Archie who gives a shit what his name is, got shot in some land we'd never heard of, and then there was a lot of argy-bargy about land and borders and a lot of chinless wonders in chateaux and castles that were all related to each other, by the way. All got together and they decided that the best way to sort this out was to send their peasants to sit in shit and kill each other. And that's about it. Here we are. The only thing that matters now, right, is you and your mates. And trying to make sure you get home in one piece.
Are we mates, Bert?
Yeah, we're mates. Unless you start talking that bloody Conchi crap again, then I'll throw you the Germans myself.
Fair enough. So, what are you going to do differently if we get back?
It's if we get back now, is it?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I'll take Ginny to a band concert.
Wouldn't being in the war make you appreciate life more?
Don't know. I'll let you know if we get back.
Yeah, right. Should we have a pint together if we do?
Oh, too bloody right now. We'll have to meet up and bore the bollocks off anyone who will listen to us about our great war stories.
Sounds good to me.
Go on then. What are you going to do differently?
Get more fresh air.
Pardon?
You know, get out and walk more and take in our beautiful countryside more.
Christ, next you'll be telling me you'll be smelling the flowers.
I know, I don't know, I might end up even writing a book or maybe some poetry.
What would you write about?
The war, of course.
No one's going to want to read about the war. A couple of years' time it'll be like, this never happened.
That's not true, Bert. That's how we remember things, isn't it? We write about them. That's what history is.
I suppose. So what would you write about then? Would you write about me?
Well, I suppose so.
You suppose so? Bloody ingrained. Christ. What would you say about me then?
Well, you just have to read it and find out, won't you?
Oh, I wouldn't put any money on me buying your book, you know. Go relying on that. I'm living it. I don't have to read about it.
Okay, but your kids, they'll want to know about it.
Yeah, I suppose I'll have to explain my absence to them somehow. Other than that, I doubt I'll even mention it. What?
What about me?
What about you?
When you mention me?
There's something strange about you, boy.
Forget it, Bert.
Of course I might mention you once in a while. when I've got nothing else to talk about.
Thanks.
Don't take it personally. See, the thing is, talking about you would mean talking about the war. And I don't want to do that. When I get back, if I get back, yeah, I want to forget all of this ever happened and just get on my life. You must understand that.
Well, I do understand. I don't know, it feels a bit wrong to forget that it all happened, you know? It feels disrespectful.
Disrespectful?
Disrespectful to us. What? What's so funny?
You're sat here in all this crap. We're smelling like badgers here, yeah? And you don't think that this is a bit disrespectful to us?
How is it disrespectful to us?
Well, it ain't exactly a bloody compliment, is it? Oh, Christ. We're just numbers, boy. Just like they sent you, right, to replace the guys who were here before you, who died or got killed or, buried in the mud or gassed or whatever, yeah? You're just numbers, mate. That's all it is. Haig and all his bloody cronies don't give a rat's arse about us. Same old story, mate. Old men start wars, young men get sent out to fight them.
So you're not bothering to cheer me up anymore then?
No, I'm not. You wore me out. Speaking of smelling like badgers, yeah? Why didn't you have a bath like the rest of us last week?
Well, if you must know, I'm a bit uncomfortable taking my clothes off around other people, right? It's embarrassing.
Oh, dearie me. No one's going to want to look at your scrawny arms.
Shut up, Bert. Anyways, it's disgusting. A load of grown men bathing in a big tub together. Oh, that's not sanitary. What now?
Not sanitary. Bloody hell. Not sanitary. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the king is here after all.
Shut up.
Oh, thank you, boy. Thank you. I've never laughed so much in ages. That is a story I wouldn't mind telling when I get home.
Oh, don't you dare.
Sorry, boy. You can't have it both ways. War stories and all that.
Not funny.
Anyway, thinking about it, how do you manage when you go to the bog? They're all in a row. You have to flash your arse at some point.
Oh, here we go. Bows and arses again.
Are you waiting till you get home?
But where I do my business is none of your business. I don't want to hear any more about your damn bowels, okay?
Not long now, boys. Get your packs ready. Finish your run.
Have you got everything you need?
Hang on. Yeah, I think so.
Don't forget to tie your shoes. Don't want to be tripping over that.
Yeah, thanks. I'm scared, Bert. I'm really scared.
We all are,
Right then, men. Come on then. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. The big show. We all ready? Everything all okay?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm scared.
Of course you are. Damn worried if you weren't. Anyway, don't worry. Moyle there will take care of you, won't you, Moyle?
I'll do my best, sir.
There you go. Good show. Good show. Well done. Just remember your training. There we go.
Thanks, Bert. Whatever happens, I
getting soppy now, boy. Wipe your face, sort yourself out. You don't want Fritz thinking we're a bunch of scruffs, do you? Come on, lad. You said you were a man. Now act like one.
I'm not a man.
What do you mean?
I'm not a man, okay?
Oh, don't go taking it personal about my joke about shaving.
You don't understand, Bert. I'm not a man.
What do you mean?
I'm not 19.
Well, how old are you then?
I'll be 16 next month.
Oh, for Christ's sake. What the hell? How the hell did it...
I had a brother. He died before I was born and I used his birth certificate.
But your mum, you said she gave you a thick ear for coming out here.
I just lied to you, alright? I didn't know what else to say. I ran away because she caught me the first time and all I did was leave her a stupid note.
Oh, for God's sake, we've got to get you out of here.
Do you think they'll let me go?
I don't know, they'll have to. Sarge! I need to speak to the captain.
What is it, Moyle? It's a bit late in the day for a chat.
Sarge, I need to speak to the captain, sir.
Sod off, Moyle. All right, Sergeant, enough of that. What's going on here, Moyle? What's all this shouting about?
This lad here is not yet 16. He shouldn't even be here. He lied about his age.
I see. That was a bit silly, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
What did you do? Stow away?
I used my brother's birth certificate, sir.
I see.
So you see, sir, he shouldn't be here.
But it's not as simple as that, Moyle.
But, sir...
As far as the army is concerned, Carter here used his brother's birth certificate. So he's where he should be.
But, sir, that ain't right. We know he's only a boy. We just have to leave him here.
You know we can't do that, man. Damn, first bloke that comes across him will think he's a coward and shoot him on the spot.
But his mother, she can vouch for him.
We can't be sending flipping letters now.
But, sir...
No buts, Moyle.
It's okay.
And quite frankly, Carter, I'm very disappointed in you. Fancy trying to pull a stunt like that at this stage. Bitterly disappointed in you.
But, sir, this ain't right.
There's not a lot I can do about it, Moyle.
It's okay, Bert. The captain's right. I'll do my duty.
Duty, my arse! You are sending a child to his death!
This conversation is over, Private!
Oh, to think I thought he was a decent bloke. He's just like all the rest of them.
It's okay, Bert. It's okay. I guess I'd rather be shot in battle than just shot as a coward.
You ain't a coward. What a fucking mess.
I'm sorry for all of it. I'm so sorry, Bert.
Bit late for that, isn't it? Why the hell didn't you say something earlier?
I thought it was too late, alright? I just wanted to do my bit before it was all too late.
Well, I've got to find a way of getting you out of here.
No, it's alright, Bert. It's alright. I just don't want to be shot as a coward.
Right. I'll tell you what. Listen to this, right? Here's a plan. When we go over, right? When we get to the top, you just fall over. No, I'll push you over, right? There'll be so much going on, no one will notice, and then you just lie there. That way they can't call you a coward if I've pushed you. And you wait, you stay there until the battle's over. And when it's over, you report to the captain, yeah. You tell him that you're too young, you used your brother's ID, and you shouldn't be here.
It's okay.
Even if they put you on a charge, it will give you a chance to get a message home to your mother.
I'm here. I may as well fight.
Bollocks to that.
No, but okay, I'm scared. I'm really scared, but I'm here. I'm gonna fight. I really don't want to be shot as a coward.
You ain't no coward, boy.
I'm ready, Bert. I'm ready.
But boy, you could die.
I know, I don't want to be shot as a coward.
If only you'd said something earlier. I'm surprised your mother hasn't come out, you know, or written to the War Office or
I'd
something.
already thought about that. She doesn't know I'm here, remember? She doesn't know I lied about my age, my brother's birth certificate, or anything. In the note that I left her, I told her I went to go work in a factory up country.
Oh, she's going to work it out soon enough.
Maybe not. I wouldn't have come if I'd known what it was really going to be like.
None of us would, lad. None of us would.
Oh, my mum, I feel so bad, I'm so selfish. If I die, she'll be all alone. She'll never forgive me.
Come on, lad. I'll look after you. You stick with me, right?
I need my mum, but I really, really, really need my mum.
I know, lad. Stop it now. You'll start me off. Now listen. I know you said you don't want to get left behind and shot as a coward. And that's kind of out of the question, and you want to go over the top. But I want you to promise me something, all right?
What?
You stick by my side, and if anything happens to me, you go down as well, all right?
But I can't.
No, I don't want to hear any of that crap about cowardice, all right? You promise me. Say it, lad.
I promise you, Bert.
Good. Well, you are a man after all. Still a bloody idiot, though. Here, put that through your hair. You look like a bloody rat's nest. I seem to have run out of polish. Fancy one for the road?
Why not?
On your feet, boys. Guns at the ready.
Thank you, Bert, for everything.
You stick with me, Clive. You stick with me.
I'll stick with you, Bert.
Hang on a minute. What is your name?
My real name's George Carter.
Nice to meet you, George.
Thanks, boys.
You stick with me, Georgie boy. You stick with me.
I'll stick with you, Bert. Thank you to Darren and Noel Crocker up there on the lights and sounds, very much appreciated. Adrian and Leah here, recording here as well. And we want to give a really, really big thank you to Shevlin, if she'd like to come out. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Good night.